Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your monthly reading for the month of October. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Here we are in October. We are in a Mercury retrograde, so there could be some communication misfires, things rising up in you, thinking of the past, things that need to heal, glitchy technology, and so on and so forth. I'm saying this to everyone, and every reading is for everybody. So we also, of course, have Halloween, Samhain. It's fall, so happy October, happy Halloween, blessed Samhain, and let's go with Taurus. You have your first card out for the Seasons of the Witch Samhain. Oracle card is Divination, number 14. Take a breath, take it twice. Insightful reflections are guided by light. So here we are. The veil is thinning here in October, in my beliefs anyway, and maybe yours. Try your hand at some divination. Get quiet. You don't have to read cards or do anything special. You can get quiet. Ask your ancestors, spirit guides for guidance and listen for the answer. Try your hand at learning a divination if you're so inclined. You don't have to be. For some of you, maybe something you've been wanting to do. But this is about getting quiet, really, for all of you, and seeing what comes up in your mind, what comes up in your mind that you might need to think about, and from your subconscious, from your guides, and just ask for some guidance there. You have winter, the sacredness of pausing. So we see a fall leaf here, but it's winter. So it's that time of pause, that time when we go within, hibernate. We're in the fall, but the card here is winter, so you may need to, like I just said with the divination, I'm getting here for some of you. You really need to get quiet, look within, and hear the messages coming through to you, because there's some reason you're being given that message right now. There's something trying to come forth into your awareness, and you need to slow down and get quiet and listen for it. Be different for all of you, of course. You have also you're in need of some balance here between your um, the energy of the masculine, divine feminine. You could be way too much of one and the other, like that loving, nurturing, caring, birthing, motherly energy, the action and doing and um, in your head space, thinking everything through with logical instead of ever relying on your intuition, the masculine. So there needs to be a balance in you with that. You need to do both. You need to be able to do both of those things and bring those things together within yourself, within your being. We all have masculine and feminine energies. Doesn't matter what you are in your physical body. You need to balance that for you guys, for Taurus. We also have Judgment here in the Ghost Tarot as well. The Judgment card, rising up from that dead space, rising up from that limbo, rising from the grave, awakening into a new light, being illuminated in some way, awakening to seeing some things different, rising up from, maybe you've been it's kind of slugging along, or kind of in that, pause state where we just said that in the winter, you've been in that. You're needing to be in a pause, but you're also going, as the month progresses, from that pause into that waking up state. Something within you is waking up to some kind of new awareness. So it's like this pause, this going within and waking up something there is wanting to be heard within you, Taurus, and that is why you have that pause, you have that going within, You also have the Hangman here, which is another one where you are observing, looking at things from a different perspective. In this card, he's not upside down, which in most decks he's hanging upside down. But in this one, he's not. He's upright, but he's separated from his body here, and so it's like his head is hanging, but his body's down here in the water, in the emotions. I think maybe you need to clear up in some of your emotions. Look at some situations in your life from a different and new perspective, and you'll be able to see clearer, remove those clouds. You need to look at something from a different perspective here. Bring yourself into balance, and you're awakening to new awareness. Okay, so that's kind of really strong and powerful here in your reading. You also have the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. So bring it back down to the mundane and the earth. We have the Pentacles, our livelihoods, our jobs, our home, our family, earth signs, like yourself, Taurus, earth sign, earth energy. This is about your job, your work, your home, and really, with this card here, it looking like you've been working hard, and you've made yourself a fine home. Now, whatever that looks like for you, that's different for everybody. Sometimes when I'm saying this to people in a reading, and they look at you funny because they live in a little apartment, it's like, that's your home, though. It doesn't mean you have a mansion. It doesn't mean you're rich. It means that you have worked and created a space for yourself. That's your home, and you should be feeling pretty good and content in it when this card comes out. Now, it doesn't mean you can't take this new opportunity and make things, go further and make things even better for yourself. There's room for growth. There's room for more abundance and prosperity. Most of us always, right? But, and so that's what you have here. You have opportunity for that, but you're looking pretty good, like content. You've worked for it. You should be fit. And you also have family card here with family and celebration. This is about spending time with family, whatever your family means to you. Again, family means different things to different people. Not always your blood relations. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it isn't. But it's your family. There could be a celebration coming up for you, even a wedding or an anniversary, something like that, in October for you or in your family that you'll be attending. But this is about enjoyment, and both of these cards are about enjoying your space, enjoying your home, your family, and feeling content. So there's some contentment here with you guys. But there's also something that needs attention here, balance, and you're also awakening to something different, something just changing, growing, changing, finding a different way of looking at something with that Hangman and with that Judgment, waking up to something, having a wake-up call, something you need to pay attention to. Change is coming for you, I believe. Taurus, you have Justice as well, more of that balance. This could also be an actual legal situation that you're in, where you can expect a fair decision. So if you're in some kind of legal thing, a fair decision that will be in your favor or pleasing to you, or you can live with it, because it's fair. It's about fairness and justice. So also it's karmic here with this card, so there could be some karmic debts you're settling here. in this month. Also, watch what you're doing because you reap what you sow with this card. So, when this card comes out, look at your behavior and make sure you're doing right by people, doing right by yourself, doing right by, and the things you're doing because you'll reap what you sow. So, fair warning. Now, you have the Nine of Bats here coming out, and again, that's why I'm saying something needs to change because even though you have this contentment in one area, there's something here bugging you, keeping you up at night, stressing you out, and that's something that's rising up in you here in this month with that Judgment, with that Winter card. So, the Hangman needing to look at something from a different point of view. Something's had you worried, something's had you up at night. With that card, and I'm going to pull some more to see. Three of Pentacles, yeah. You may need to talk about that with someone, even a professional if necessary, or a spiritual person who could give you some guidance in that area. You may need to talk to someone about whatever this is that's bothering you. Okay. Also, more transformation here with the Death card. So yeah, there's definitely something here that you need to look at, Taurus. And you may need to work with some others on it. You may not be able to solve it all on your own. Sometimes we need a hand, a voice, another way of looking at something. You have that Hangman. Sometimes when you talk something out with another person, they can bring something up and look at it a different way that you never thought of. That could be really helpful to you. I know it has been for me in my life. So, yeah, the Tower comes out. There is really something here. There's disruption here for you guys. Taurus, there's some real transformation going on. I think that's why you've been stressed out. This could already have happened. Something's been disruptive. Some area of your life. This could be just one person you're dealing with, one situation you're dealing with. You know how sometimes things are going well, like they are here? Definitely have things going well here. But there's also something nagging at you. Something nagging at you. Could be a deep something that you haven't dealt with that's from the past, or it's going to come up here in this retrograde energy here in October. But this is causing disruption. But it's clearing the path so you can heal, begin new. You are transforming, remember. It's transformation here with this Death card. You're in that Winter Pause card energy too. You've got something you really need to look at, clear away, and heal is what I'm getting. Or a situation you really need to start to look at and start to take steps to clear that away, make it, fix it, heal it, make it better, walk away from it, whatever it is. Because there's definitely something here causing you some grief. And you need to heal that or move away from it if that's possible. If not, it's something you really need to start looking at from a different perspective. Ask for help if you need it. Work with someone else to work through it. But again, you do have a lot of, it looks like you have a lot of things going really well here with as far as your life, as far as your money, your home, your family, and all that. That's all looking really good, Taurus. And in order and going well, but there's something nagging at you personally as an individual. And it could be, it could be anything. It's different for everyone. I'm trying to think of an example. It could be that one kid of yours that's giving you a lot of grief. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Things are going well here, but you got that one kid out there doing things that you don't want him to be doing, and you're worried about them. Something of that nature. You're doing well at work, but you got that one coworker that's giving you grief and threatening, in a way that's threatening your livelihood or something of that nature. So you need to deal with it in a healthy way But it's definitely something. Don't worry about it. Worrying isn't helping. All right. Come from your heart space in that situation. If it's a family member or something like that, what I want to say here is you can't worry about it because you can't always fix things. And staying up and worrying is going to make yourself sick and cause all these disruptions. I feel like it's been disrupted enough. It's something you need to deal with in a healthy way. Um, but you also need to care for yourself, love yourself, and if someone's giving you a lot of grief, if you can avoid that person, um, then you probably want to do that, or you need to let go, like I said, or you need to do some things to handle the situation. It's so different for everyone that I can't be specific with a general reading, but you have a lot going here well as far as your money, finances, job, career, all that looks good. But there's something here that's tearing you up a bit and causing some major disruptions. And it's something you're going to have to work through and deal with. I want to pull one more final card, see where that's going. For Taurus, where's that going? What is that thing and where's it going? What do they need to do? Throat, soothing. You know, if it's something at work, just do your best work and don't worry about that person trying to backstab you and stuff. Keep on task. Do your best work. Because I think that's gonna, you know, that's gonna show. People are gonna notice that. People are gonna see that. Okay, so I wouldn't even worry about it. Again, come from that love space. Love. If someone's acting up, love them, but you can love someone from a distance if you have to. Love them, pray for them, and send them love and light, but you can't let them drive you crazy. You're being very fruitful here. You're, you're doing really well here. You're birthing new things, new ideas. You have new opportunities coming for work, money, job. You may be changing job or something, getting a raise, something like that. So this is looking really good. There's just some nagging thing here. It's causing disruption. I mean, I'm not trying to make it light of it because it's causing disruptions for you, you know. But you have to have faith that things will work out. And sometimes, like I said, that's all you can do. Do the best you can, move forward, do the best you can, and that will resolve as time moves on. You'll heal it, or it will be, fixed in some way, and resolve itself, and that. So, those are your messages for Taurus. Hope that's helpful in some way. Have faith, keep moving forward. You're doing really well. Work on that healing, work on that thing, and get through it. There's some difficulty here, maybe, but you're gonna get through it because you're strong, and you have that. You're strong and determined. Stay that way, and like I said, look at this. Look at this from a different perspective, and maybe you'll get a new answer. Think of something you hadn't thought of before, and be able to resolve that, whatever that situation is. All right, take care. Be blessed. Happy Halloween. Blessed Samhain. Blessed be Taurus.